Hey guys, it's me, Drew. Welcome back to my channel and happy January. I hope you all are having a great start to the new year. I am here to do a luxury candle haul. Now, I am inspired to do this video from my friend Katie over here on YouTube, Katie's Joyful Life. Now, Katie doesn't do a lot of luxury candle videos, but she does compilation candle hauls. And I think that that's a really awesome idea because let's be honest, a lot of people love the big candle hauls, 20 might be a lot, but 10 candle hauls, big candle hauls. But I purchase a lot of luxury candles, and a lot of the times I order like one, maybe two from the brand, and I don't feel like it qualifies for an entire YouTube video, but I do want to sit down and talk to you about them. So I decided in the new year to do like a monthly candle haul, sort of like how Katie does, and sit down and show you all the different candles that I picked up throughout the month. Now, these are a compilation of candles that I picked up from lots of different brands throughout the holiday season. Like the end of holiday into the new year that I have acquired. I have lots of different fragrances to share with you. A few were Christmas gifts, and then others I did purchase myself. These were all purchased myself too. Nothing in PR, not sponsored. These are all my own thoughts and opinions. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let us start with When by Chasdeen. As you know, I use When hair care exclusively. I've been to Chasdeen's studio to get my hair done in New York City. I love When products, and I also love the When candles. Now, the When candles are really great. They come in these beautiful, big giftable boxes, and they house the When 3-wick candles. Now, they are pricey. They are $75, so I wait until there is a sale on the When website, and I pick a few up whenever I am in need of some. And there was a sale last month on the When candles, so I picked up a few. This first one is Wild Berry, and it says, When Wild Berry candle fills your home with vine-ripened blackberry and raspberry accords, balanced with the richness of vanilla cream, creating the ultimate experience for mind, body, and spirit. Each candle is handcrafted with soy, paraffin, and coconut wax blend with a cotton wick free of lead and zinc metal. So you pop the box off there, and then boom, here's the candle. It is a soy, coconut, and paraffin wax candle. 3 wicks, my favorite size of a candle. These are 18 ounces, I believe. It says somewhere on here. Right? Oh, it probably actually says on the bottom. 22 ounces. They're 22-ounce big 3-wick candles. And again, they retail for $75. I got these on a 40% off sale. Let me tell you, I love this. This smells just like the cleansing conditioner. All of the fragrances go back to the hair care. But this Wild Berry, I wanted something for January where you're over the balsams, you're over the cinnamons, the warm, cozy Christmas scents, but you still want something warm, but leaning a little bit more into the fruitiness for spring and summer. So I thought Wild Berry would be great, and it is. You totally get the berries. It's almost like a berry compote. You get the blackberry and the raspberry. It's a really warm, rich, decadent, jam-like fragrance. But then it has that vanilla cream in the background to smooth it and really make it this delectable, warm candle. Now, I have not burned this candle yet. I've burned many of the When candles, and they do perform really well for me. And they last a really, really long time. And it will burn all the way down to the bottom with no problem. So I'm always impressed with the When candles. Really like them. So excited to try this one. And I love that it has this beautiful storage box, so it stays nice and fresh. And then the other one that I picked up from When is the chocolate truffle. Now look at this decadent on the box here. And this one says chocolate truffle is rich dark chocolate, hints of hazelnut, and creamy caramel. So this is going to be definitely more decadent, more gourmand. I have this cleansing conditioner I've actually been using right now. And it's so cold outside that when you go into the shower and you put this in your hair, not the candle, obviously, but I'm using the cleansing conditioner right now, and it just fills the shower with this decadent, warm, sticky, caramelly chocolate. But then the hazelnut makes it extremely complex gourmand. So I'm not always a huge fan of chocolate fragrances, but when I smelled this, I knew I wanted it in a candle. It would be the ultimate candle for comfy Sundays, lazy Sundays at home, or, right now it is a super big snowstorm outside. So, you're in the house, you're putting your favorite TV show on, you're on the couch with your PJs, you light this candle, your favorite beverage, and just relax, your shoulders relax, and you have the beautiful scent going. This is a rich, warm, decadent chocolate. Really, really enjoy the chocolate truffle candle a lot. So I ordered those from When. And then this actually I picked up when I was at Dias and Durga in New York at the end of October, beginning of November. So I've had it for a while. This is Concrete After Lightning. Now, this is not a fragrance that I'm ready to burn right now. Woo! Shaky cam. I was not ready to burn right now, but I know whenever I am ready for it, I want to have it in my stash. It's one, every time I smell it at the Dias and Durga store, I want it, and I never purchase it. And they were running a special, I believe you got like a free car fragrance if you purchased it, and their car scents, chef's kiss. I love their car scents. I actually have one right here. So these are their car fragrances. They're $12. They're expensive. They're just the cardboard car scents, but they last like a month in your car. They are incredible. I cannot talk highly enough about the Dias and Durga car fragrances. Dias and Durga is a niche New York City brand of perfumes and candles. They have an online website, and they're really great. I also think this candle's like $75. Don't quote me. The notes on Concrete After Lightning are electric crackle, downpour, panic grass, sizzling asphalt steam, respite on muggy summer days, electricity, summer rain, and concrete. Now, again, really, really unique, really conceptual. I love their pasta water candle. They have some incredible candles. Now, this is obviously a smaller candle. These are only, 8 ounces? 7 ounces, but let me tell, it smells just like you were walking outside on a super, super hot summer day, which, I hate summer, but I love the smell of rain. I've always loved the smell of rainstorms, and that just, you figure you're like out in a busy, bustling city. It's downpour raining. This is what it smells like after a rainstorm or a lightning storm. It is crazy. You get that really, really cold concrete. Even though it's super hot outside, it cooled down a lot because of the rain, the steam. It's really conceptual, really different. I've had the car fragrance many times, so I knew I wanted to pick up a candle and have this for the summer. These are the type of fragrances that I am always drawn to, like the more crazy, weird, conceptual fragrances. I am all about it. Life is too short to have, listen, there's always time for a pumpkin spice candle, but when you get something really unique and weird like Dias and Durga, Concrete After Lightning, or pasta water, you know what you're doing. Yeah, this is so fun, and I cannot wait to light this up in the summer. It is a really, really cool fragrance. Now, this next fragrance I was gifted for Christmas. It's from a friend, so it wasn't from the brand. And this is Sniff's Half-Baked Gingerbread Smash. Now, I love Sniff fragrances. I really do. Their personal fragrances are super fun, super unique. I have the Vanilla Vice. I have Crumb Couture, which is inspired. Melanie got me to get that, Mr. Kong's mom. It's like a jelly donut. It's beautiful. I did purchase the Jumbo Sniff Crumb Couture candle. I have to admit, I am not a fan of it. It smells really weird when you burn it. It smells almost like a burning donut. I don't know how else to describe it. I've tried it many times. I do not know what the problem is with the fragrance. When it burns, it does not smell like that in the perfume version. So I'm not sure, but I had this on my wish list and somebody got it for me, so I was very excited. Now, the Half-Baked collab with Sniff is based on Half Baked Harvest. She is on Instagram. It says, Half Baked Gingerbread Smash is the home for the holiday scent that smells better than spending hours in the kitchen. We've teamed up with Tegan Gerard of Half Baked Harvest to bring you a delicious luxe burn with spiced gingerbread, chai, frothy vanilla, and spiked eggnog for a fresh baked treat that's warm enough to melt the tension at the neighborhood cookie exchange. Vegan, cruelty-free, non-toxic, high-end blend of soy and vegetable wax. And what I think is fun is we have the front label here. We have, it looks like a nutritional fact label, but it's candle facts. It tells you it is 8.5 ounces, 50-hour burn time. The notes: baked gingerbread, chai, cinnamon swirl, spiked eggnog, frothy vanilla, and sugared leather. And then when you open it, there's another box inside. So you pull this out like that, and then the candle is housed inside. Now, one thing that I do love about Sniff, being a luxury candle brand like this, they do include a lid. So we have the lid right here, and then here's the candle. It smells incredible on warm, or on cold, let me tell you. It smells like a cozy, rich, warm gingerbread, almost like a gingerbread pudding, or like a gingerbread custard that you would put on top of a donut or a cake. It smells so yummy, so scrumptious, so delicious. Now, I obviously was gifted this for Christmas, and I'm not really in the mood for these type of fragrances right now, so it is going to get tucked away in my collection for next Christmas, and I will review it then, but I love the packaging. Yeah, this is a really complex, buttery, rich gingerbread scent. Really, really excited to try it, and like I said, I love that it has a lid, so it'll stay preserved and ready for me next year. And I think these are around $50. Again, don't quote me on it. This is available in the jumbo size as well, but I want to burn the small size and see if I have better luck. Oh, there is a box inside the box. I thought it was just an insert, but it is a box as well. So really, really pumped about that one. So put that away for next year. And then, probably the bougiest part of this video. Listen, I got a bonus at work, and I was like, what am I gonna treat myself to? And there are 2 candles from Trudon that I have had my eye on and my nose on every time I'm in New York City and I go into the boutique in Soho. The boutique in Soho, let me tell you, is gorgeous. If you've ever been to New York City, or if you plan on going to New York, go to Soho, go to the Trudon store. It is an experience. It is an experience. And Trudon is known as the oldest fragrance house in the world. Founded in 1643, they made candles for Marie Antoinette, Napoleon, all of the royal family. It truly is a beautiful, nostalgic, keepsake heritage brand. And these 2 fragrances I've had my eye on for a long time. I was actually supposed to be in New York City the first weekend in January. Schedules didn't line up and I wasn't able to go. And I was like, you know what? If I was going to go, I want these candles. So I actually called my local, or my boutique that I shop at in Soho, and they shipped them to me. So this first one is from the Le Bay Matier line, which are more about simplistic fragrances, single notes, and this is salta. Now, salta is grapefruit, so you open it up, presentation is everything, and it doesn't tell you the fragrance notes here. It is just the candle, but the salta fragrance, look at this. I mean, this is bougie. So this is their logo on the front, and then all the way back, and it has the name Salta on the back. It is a single wick candle, and this retails for $135. Listen, I know they're pricey candles. This fragrance, it is beautiful, and I have the Trudon candle cloche that I got for my birthday last year, so I immediately took this out of the box, and it is sitting on my vanity in the candle cloche, and every time I get ready for work, I open the cloche and I just give it a sniff, and it just invigorates me for the day. And I don't know when the special occasion is. that I'm going to light this up for the first time, but I know when I do, I will be transported. And oh, it is just the most beautiful, sweet, sugary champagne grapefruit fragrance. I'm in love with it. I love salta, and I cannot wait to start burning this one. And the other one is from their classic line. This is classic Trudon, and this is Ernesto. Now, Ernesto is leather and tobacco. And now this is their signature green vessel. Looks like this. Now, the signature line retails for $125. Now, they do go up. There's different sizes. There's a smaller fragrance jar. There are a larger 3-wick and then a jumbo 5-wick. That is on like my absolute wish list. They're $660 though. So for now, I'm sticking with the single wicks, but Ernesto is beautiful. It is warm. It is masculine. Listen, if you have a very fancy male friend and you want to buy him a gift that you don't know that he would enjoy or not, Ernesto, because it is that masculine, that warm, that comforting. You get that leather, but it's like fresh leather, like a fresh leather belt, leather jacket, leather handbag. It's not old. It's not battered. I mean, it is a fresh leather handbag. And then smoky, warm, like pipe tobacco smoke, sweet tobacco, beautiful. Now, they burn this in the boutique a lot when I'm there, and it just fills the boutique. There's so many fragrances, and I can smell this burning. So, always impressed with everything from Trudon, from the packaging to the fragrances to the performance. I love Trudon. They're spendy, but boy, are they worth it. And then a brand, I haven't reviewed them on my channel in 8 years. Now, I was actually speaking to a friend in real life versus, an internet friend. And I was telling her, I'm like, I tried so many brands, both luxury and, everyday candle brands years and years ago. And, I was living at home still. And, I only really burned in my bedroom. And I feel like now that I'm almost 30, I can't believe I'm saying this. I literally started YouTube when I was like 12 or 13. And I am almost 30. It's kind of mind-boggling to think about. But when I am in my own environment, like I've grown up, I'm rediscovering brands that I tried years and years ago, and I'm like, wow, I totally forgot about them, and I'm in love with them now. And this brand in particular, Lafco. Now, I reviewed Lafco candles over 8 years ago when they sent me, Lafco didn't send it, Candle Delirium, which is a candle brand, or it's a candle store in West Hollywood, and my heart goes out to everybody in California and Los Angeles dealing with the craziness of the wildfires. And Candle Delirium is a candle store that I hope to visit one day, but they have it's a store of luxury candles. So it's not just one candle brand. Trudon is there, Durga is there, Lafco is there, Diptyque is there. So you can find all different brands in the store, which I think is just awesome, and I can't wait to visit one day. But they sent me a box of a lot of different brands, and one was Lafco Feu de Bois, and I remember loving it years ago. And, they kind of went, away for me, lots of other things I want to try. You can only try so many things in your life. And I was on Instagram, and Sir Candleman, if you are familiar with him, he's on Instagram, he's on YouTube, he has a book about candles, and he did a giveaway with Lafco for Christmas, and I entered the giveaway. Like, I enter all the Instagram giveaways for candles or, things I enjoy, never thinking I'm ever going to win, and I got a message that I actually won the giveaway from Lafco, and it featured their 4-wick Luxe Feu de Bois candle, the Heart of the Matter candle, which is actually the collab candle Sir Candleman did with Lafco, the Feu de Bois diffuser, the Feu de Bois hand cream, and the Feu de Bois hand soap. And I started to burn them, and I'm like, wow, I really forgot how much I loved the Lafco brand. And if you know me, what happens when I rediscover something that I love? I fell right down that rabbit hole. So I placed an order for a few things. One, this is all because of Touch the Fire Twice here on YouTube. Josh, if you're watching, Paradiso Fig. Now, Lafco was created by founder and CEO John Bressler, and he wanted a brand that resembled home, and every fragrance is inspired by a room in the home. Simple vessels, but all the vessels are hand-blown glass in the Czech Republic. Beautiful soy candles with a touch of paraffin, because paraffin wax is lighter molecular levels. So when you burn a candle with a little bit of paraffin, it actually is going to give you that strength and throw. But if it's mostly soy, you're going to get that beautiful performance from the candle. And they were celebrating 30 years last year, and they created a fragrance, Paradiso Fig. Now, if you know me, some of my favorite fragrance notes: Palo Santo, fig. I love fig fragrances, and this was created for their 30th anniversary, and they decided to add it into their line. Now, again, inspired by rooms. This is inspired by the villa, but look at this beautiful work of art on the box, on the sleeve box. Beautiful, okay? Beautiful presentation. Now, Paradiso Fig says, a succulent and vibrant fragrance featuring complementary notes of juicy and earthy fruits, including hints of Sicilian bergamot, ripe peach, and Paradiso Fig, a renowned Italian variety with a vibrant green skin and vivid red pulp. So the box slides open like this. And this is your typical Lafco New York box. This is about a 90-hour burn time, soy wax, cotton wicks. Now you open it, and this is the jar. Now, they are beautiful. Now, one thing I will say, candles are really meant for you to relax, right? This is a single wick candle with a pretty wide opening. It's about 4.9 inches in diameter. So this is going to take hours to pull out. You know, you might need foil or a hurricane the first few times to really get that beautiful even burn, and then it'll eventually catch up with itself. I've burned a few Lafco fragrances since, and they've all performed beautifully for me. This is fantastic. Now, I will say, upon first sniffs, if you're familiar with Bibliothèque from Byredo, it gives Bibliothèque vibes. It's not the same fragrance, but it gives the same vibe. It's the peach note. This is beautiful. It's unlike any fig fragrance I've ever smelled. And a Paradiso Fig, I've learned from Josh's channel, is very similar in flavor to strawberry. And I believe he said that a man in Sicily, Italy, I can't remember, was eating a fig under a tree and said, this is paradise. And that's where the Paradiso Fig variety came from. And mixed with the peach. Oh my gosh. Now, peach sometimes leans cat urine-y. Cheap peach, right? This is not cat urine. I would never describe this as cat urine peach. Oh, this is heaven. This is available in the 4-wick. I'm going to burn through this. If it is as incredible as I feel like it is going to be on cold, I'm absolutely purchasing it in the 4-wick. This retails for $75, so a little bit less expensive in the luxury world than something like a Trudon or a Durga, but, you know, still pricey. But, I mean, a 90-hour burn time. This is a big, hefty candle, you guys, and look at the detail on the hand-blown glass. Every jar is unique, and these are thick glass vessels. This is something you are going to cherish forever after it's done. You're not just going to put this jar in the recycling. That's for sure. Oh, I love this. This is going to be a birthday candle for me. Like, I want to burn this, like, in my birthday week. I'm not going to be here on my birthday week. I'll be in New York. But, listen, this is like special occasion scent. It is so pretty. I cannot wait to start burning it. Now, they also have a line called the Absolute line. So the Absolute line, I'm just going to read straight from the box. With master craftsmanship at every stage, Lafco's Absolute collection brings a new level of artistry to home fragrance. Our collection is named for its most prestigious ingredient, the rare and highly concentrated fragrance oil known as Absolute. Complex, evocative, and true to the natural element, these unique oils capture and preserve the depth of subtle and delicate olfactory notes. Each vessel in our Absolute collection is one of a kind, hand-blown by master artisans in the oldest glass factory in Bohemia, a region historically famous for glass making. Through the meticulous layering of glass pigment during the process, we create a transformative experience with our exclusive patterns and striking colors that are fully revealed when illuminated. All right. I wanted a fragrance from the Absolute collection. Now, these retail for $115. They're the same 15.5 ounce jar, but they also have reed diffusers in this Absolute line featuring the same glass. So we have the little booklet with the Absolute line here. And after much deliberation and my favorite look as far as the glass goes, I picked up labdanum. Look at the detail on this vessel. This is the most beautiful glass vessel ever. Now look, I mean, even on the bottom, like, it's every detail of this jar is exquisite. The white wax. So that means, especially when a candle has white wax, it'll start to glow as you burn it down and the whole vessel will illuminate. Now, the vessel can be as pretty as you want. How does it smell? Like perfection. So let me read labdanum in the booklet. It actually features all of the fragrances in the Absolute collection here. We have balsam black pepper, clary sage, forest oak moss, lavender flower, orange blossom, rose de mai, and labdanum. Now, labdanum says, our labdanum Absolute fragrance features the deep and rich aroma of labdanum, the understory of the forest. Earthy, woody, and multifaceted, patchouli and vanilla adds a sweet warmth, creating a truly exotic amber fragrance that is grounded in its natural origins. Top notes of cistus, floral accord, mid notes of labdanum Absolute and musk, base notes of patchouli and vanilla. Now let me tell you, this does not smell like your grandma's hippie patchouli. This is another sexy man candle without being cologne. It has such a unique, warm, comforting, almost gives like a sweet honey vibe. Oh, it is really hard to describe. I can't wait to light this, but if I had to figure out, like, similarly, it kind of gives, is it Chen from Diptyque that this gives vibes of? It's beautiful. It's warm. It's a touch sweet. It's earthy. It's comforting. I mean, you pick up on the musk, you pick up on the patchouli, but again, the patchouli is a warm, sophisticated accord patchouli. It's not hippie patchouli. Oh, and that comforting vanilla. This is beautiful. And again, the vessel, stunning. You cannot get better than this. So I cannot wait to start lighting these. This is a like this time of year candle. So I'm very excited. It's going in the box, which has a perfect indentation for the candle to rest and go to sleep until I'm ready to light it. But oh my gosh, I mean, absolutely stunning. Even the boxes are beautiful. And then I did pick up in this order because I needed another wick trimmer, like I need a hole in my head. I have a wick trimmer in every room and then some. But the Lafco wick trimmers are super interesting. One, they have like specialized for your fingers. And then, okay, can you see this? Look at how unique this is. It looks very different. Do you see? Let me see if I can hold it this way. Here we go. Do you see the hole here? So this is actually meant to trim the wick of your candle when it is lit, because it not only trims the wick to the perfect length, it also extinguishes the candle. So this is a wick trimmer and snuffer all in one. So when you're finished with your candle at the end of the night or at the end of the day, stick it in, trim it. The wick trimming goes inside of this little hole here, and it extinguishes the flame as well. So it extinguishes the flame and trims the wick so it's ready for the next burn. I have not tried it yet. I just got it in the mail this morning, but I cannot wait to try this and let you know what you think. It is super important to keep your wicks trimmed. That way your candles burn beautifully all the way down, and to snuff the candle as well to eliminate smoke when you blow out your candle is just as great. I mean, you spend so much money on candles and filling up your space with beautiful aroma. You don't want to blow out your candle and then your room is left smelling like smoke. So I always dip my candle wicks where you have a wick dipper. You can buy them for like $5 on Amazon, and you dip the wick in the wax and then use the tool to pull the wick back up, and it actually extinguishes the wick or the flame because it smothers it in the wax, and then it coats the wick in wax so it is easier to light for the next burn. So really cool tip there. But thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know, have you guys picked up any luxury candles? What are you loving this month? My candles, I'm going to be purchasing a lot more candles in January. I feel there's a lot of really exciting launches coming up, but let me know what you think. And I will leave the links to Wen, to Dias and Durga, to Sniff, to Trudon, and to Lafco down below. As always, subscribe, hit that notification bell. That way you're alerted every time I upload a video here on YouTube. Make it a better world and be kind. I love you guys. Bye.